I'm gonna switch it up from the basketball talk for a second, just because last week we had an interesting discussion, and now we got two fresh faces in the building. So we gonna get some new insight. We had a discussion on who has been the more influential rapper. What's that face? Was that not the discussion?
That's a good point. That's it. You say rapper.
There's no discussion if you say rapper.
So first off,
okay,
artist.
Okay, fine. My bad. Artist.
Let me just state why
my point don't change.
Because you were talking about Lil Wayne with Truck Fit. You was talking about Lil Wayne with the
and then y'all was like,
but then you can't say artist.
Keep going.
Keep
going.
And then y'all hit me with the well, let's just make this about music only.
We were trying to help you. We were trying to help you.
Music only. We know the answer.
No, like. You say this now. No, hold on. You say this now. I wish the video was out. You feel me?
It'll be out by the time this one comes out.
No, but what I'm saying is, you're saying things that you weren't saying last week. You feel me?
All right, so I'm gonna let you know what? Since they think I'm setting this up unfair, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and fill them in on what the discussion was about then, and I'm gonna still bring my point.
No. So we're discussing. I don't know how the damn. I said.
So we're talking about the Carter Five.
The Carter Five, and
then AB said Lil Wayne's the most influential artist of our generation, and we was like, hold up, what's the generation?
Yeah.
What's the criteria?
Yep.
And it ended up being the biggest influence of our generation.
Yeah.
Laptop.
Yeah, I'm with you because I gotta,
But all right, so let me go ahead and make my point to y'all as to why I said Lil Wayne before I said Kanye. Right? I'm gonna ask y'all a simple question, right? When people refer to this newest crop of rappers, like the SoundCloud era rappers, I don't know if that's what you listen to or not, but that's really
they come from that tree.
They come from that tree.
Absolutely.
And they both agreed on me. They call this the era of what? Lils, right?
Yeah.
You got Lil Xan, Lil Peep, everybody's a Lil at this point in time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that started, obviously there were other little, Carl hit me with the point last week, there were other Littles before Lil Wayne, okay? But all these rappers talking about, Lil Scrappy was my biggest
Who's a Lil? Why you gotta play Lil Scrappy? Lil Scrappy, in like 2007, Lil Scrappy was that nigga.
I got one.
You be running out here if you see Lil Scrappy out there in 07, alright?
Little Bow Wow.
Oh, you know what? To be honest, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yo, he's a legend, man.
Lil Bow Wow might have started the little thing. Lil Bow Wow might have started the little thing. Lil Bow Wow was hot. Hold on.
Lil Bow Wow's a legend, bro.
Shad Moss, go ahead, bro.
That was that
guy. Moss.
Nah, I agree. I think he's a legend.
But, so I was saying that. I also, after the show, I realized to myself, I was talking about rappers have an influence of signing people, right? We always talk about rappers and who they sign, who they bring up, right?
Oh, damn, he hit you with the Drake.
Drake and Nicki Minaj.
The Drake card is a good card, though.
But
Drake
Carl goes, well, what if Drake signed for good music? He didn't.
Kanye's thing was Big Sean. Big Sean was Kanye's
No, hold up. Because then I was like...
Kid Cudi's who?
No, but then I was like...
First. Oh, yeah, true.
And...
But Cudi was big before he signed anyway. Before he signed for Kanye.
Yeah, true.
Drake and Nicki were not anywhere near the
Wayne's like Drake. No one's made that like Drake.
But then I said that Lil Wayne didn't really make Drake because he be on every wave.
True.
That's true. Now that he put out when he first came out.
Hold on.
Drake was dropping YMCMB in every track.
No, I understand.
He knew what came with that.
That's your plug.
But
that's your plug. You feel me? Who signed you? Don't say Drake is like he does everything. You been to Toronto, nigga? Toronto is like
First
a
off,
melting pot.
Toronto ain't that big of a melting pot.
Bro,
no,
bro. There's no fucking way.
Bro, I've been. My cousins lived there.
When you go, it is. It's
bro,
crazy.
This
no
shit
joke.
was
I've heard that about Toronto. I never been, so I'm not going to in on that.
Toronto, not North America, South America, half of Europe.
Bro,
he definitely got an Australian track on the way, the Irish track. Bro, like there's no way all that shit in Toronto.
Bro, it really is.
Bro, listen, my cousins live there. And man, you really be out here talking like this, B. Like,
for
real. You see my snaps when I hit the sick nigga, that shit is crazy.
Nah, they're
crazy.
So they influence
Drake but it's too many influence. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
because back in the day, he was still getting songs produced by Kanye too.
True.
So why didn't Kanye put him on?
Kanye didn't have that track.
First of all, hold on.
Birdman was running.
Let's not digress. Continue your point, bro. Go ahead.
First of all, Kanye is also I was talking in terms of influence, but I'm gonna get back to this Drake thing because that Drake point to me is so weak from two very smart niggas. That's why I'm not accepting that. You know what I'm saying? These are two smart brothers sitting to my right, and I'm not gonna let him.
He's very convincing when he speaks. By the way,
so
go ahead.
You say that Drake has hit multiple waves. Yes, that is true. Drake has openly stated his career. First of all, he said Wayne flew him out when he was like, after he dropped his first ever mixtape, right? We done had plenty of rappers on this show who have dropped mixtape after mixtape. Now let one of them motherfuckers find out what it's like when Wayne call you up on the phone talking about, hey yo, I fuck with your mixtape. Listen.
Wayne never was talking like that on the phone.
Listen,
Jesse,
I'm gonna fly you out there.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he's nice, yeah.
And then,
like, Drake was nice.
So it's also why I said why he's the bigger influence of an artist over a generational period. Wayne is younger than Kanye, and Wayne has been bigger.
We looking at birth certificates now.
He is. Kanye is 40, right?
Yeah,
people don't realize this. Wayne is only 30 something. He's in his early 30s. Wayne has been popping since he was from the 90s.
He's like 15 years old.
Facts.
True, yeah.
Facts.
So he has a much longer body of work from a younger person.
But then Kanye has
Hold on. Let me finish. Go ahead.
Then I also hit him with the listen. No, false. Rappers nowadays, what's one thing that who are one set of musicians from another genre that rappers always say, I'm so and so now. I'm a blank star now.
Rockstar,
whatever.
Right?
Right.
Who was the first
Lil
major
Wayne.
rapper that
He
you
did
heard
all
make a
that,
rock
that
album?
rock shit that we didn't like and we didn't fuck with. I agree.
But
yeah,
mind you, my nigga over here always going, Kanye is the one that walked through the door and take the arrows for everybody else so they can walk through that shit. Wayne was the one that walked through that whole rock star era thing. The biggest artists now all consider I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. I was watching Complex Sneaker Shopping with Ray Shrimmer. Ray Shrimmer talking about we rock stars. Them niggas don't make nothing even remotely close to rock music.
Most influential rapper would be Wayne, because all the rapper styles are like him. But the point you guys made though is like influential, like celebrity. I would call Kanye most influential celebrity, I guess.
Word. Y'all arguing influential for rappers?
I'm up. Music, period.
Music, period, is Wayne.
Just for
It's
music.
gotta be
All right,
Wayne.
now hold
It's gotta
on.
be Wayne.
All
Their style, all the shit, the
yo,
tattoos, all this shit.
the face tats, all this
everything.
shit.
Face tattoo have nothing to do with music.
Wait, the sound too.
No, I'm just saying. Face tattoo has nothing to do with music. Style has nothing to do with music.
True.
Because Lil Wayne don't got more influential style than Kanye West. That's just a fact.
That's what I was.
Anyway, I'm not talking about
Fashion wise, yeah.
Kanye,
I'm not talking about.
Kanye is a master finesser. He will sell you a ripped up t-shirt that should
But I'm a
$3.
But I'm a
$300.
Kanye fan though.
I understand
you know what I
where
mean.
you're
I'm a
coming
Kanye
from.
fan. I understand completely what I'm talking about. Like the fashion shit, like people making clothes. That sneaker deal was crazy. Nobody that Drake does that sneaker deal after Ye. They gave him that shit because
Every rapper got a sneaker deal. I'm not even talking about clothing, bro, because I don't even think that's a fair point. I'm just talking about
music wise.
But this is what I'm saying though. If he talking about
I don't feel like
tattoos,
Kanye
you
really
talk
made a
about
sound that
you
people
see what I'm
copy
saying?
him.
That's what I'm saying. You
I don't feel like
Okay,
people
I was
sound.
He
What
got
sound?
Travis Scott, like that's all Kanye.
But Travis, even if you took all of the people who come under Kanye, none of them are doing what Drake, Nicki, and Nicki alone have done.
But Drake and Nicki aren't pushing any like sounds. They're not
I got
pushing
it.
any sounds.
Hold on. He don't walk right into my trap. He don't walk right into my trap. Let me tell you what. He don't walk right into it. Nicki is not pushing any sounds. Where was the state of female hip hop before Nicki came through?
Does it mean she's pushing the sound? She just got.
We are in the
great
era of-
marketing.
right-
Nicki Minaj got a lot of characters, bro. People like the way Nicki Minaj is as a person.
Yeah.
That's gonna blow her music up even more than what it is. Nicki Minaj isn't pushing a sound. I'm talking about sonically, bro. Ain't nobody pushing the sound more than Travis Scott. Who falls under Kanye music?
Are there more sounds like Wayne or more sounds like Kanye?
What?
Today. In
Are
rap
there more
music,
sounds
in
like
today, like
Kanye?
in music and rap? Is there more sounds that you would say that comes from the Lil Wayne tree, or more sound that you would say that comes from the Kanye West tree? Currently.
I'd say it's
Nigga, tomorrow.
No. See, I credit Kanye's some bit for Travis Scott, right?
You know how somebody
Okay,
bullshit
no,
when they don't want to answer?
Hold on.
I want to hear him out. I want to hear him out.
So, and I think Travis Scott is pushing the sound. Him, he's pushing the sound.
That comes from the Kanye tree. I'll give you that. Travis Scott's Kanye tree.
All these little this, little that, little
Okay,
gas
we'll give
pump,
them.
little
How about
tree.
the big ones? Young Thug. That comes from.
Yeah,
Wayne
yeah,
tree.
that's Wayne
Thank
tree.
you.
But
We're going to
listen,
give Drake
The Wayne
the
tree.
Wayne tree.
alright, cool. But listen, Let me argue my point for why I think he's more influential.
Okay.
You didn't answer his question.
What was your question?
Is there today in music? Today in music.
I just told you. Maybe like 50-50 right now.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I wouldn't give 50-50.
Nah, yeah, I wouldn't say
I wouldn't give 50-50. There's more sound. If we're gonna argue sound, like influence, like
sonically,
your sound comes from me.
Look.
Lil Wayne.
Sonically, right?
I'm so.
No, hold on. Sonically, right?
Okay.
People like, yo, the fuck is Jesus?
I'm one of those people first.
No,
I'm one of those
No,
people.
look. Hold on. Listen, that doesn't drop. Some of this music today sound crazy. Sonically.
It's
That's
still
why I'm
so
speaking.
crazy.
That's the thing. If you throw that shit on now.
No. I'm saying
What the fuck is this?
some of this shit was so raw, right? Now it's modified, so it sounds a little better, right?
That's how Kanye fans.
Like what?
That's how Kanye fans try and rationalize when he dropped hot ass trash and pamphlets to y'all.
Nah, I like Kanye, but Yeezus was fucking.
Yeezus
trash.
was the
Like,
worst
Hey,
shit
listen,
ever.
let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
I love you, but that shit was terrible. You should have burned it. You
Listen,
should have
Yo,
burned
I
it.
think Graduation is one of the greatest hip hop albums ever.
Bro, Graduation.
I was like,
It's beautiful.
and I
Hold on.
fucking hate
Yo,
Kanye.
before we get off our point, right? Alright, say I give way more to the song now, right? Just for argument's sake.
No, for factual sake. Let's get that out the way.
I'm sorry.
Yo, wait. Let me get back to my point where I think he's more influential in music, right?
Okay.
How many songs do you know Kanye West has produced?
There's probably more out there that I don't know.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm talking about music here.
Produce music.
Bro,
There's a lot.
I'm just talking about music out there.
Okay.
If you say, yo, Lil Wayne is the most influential rapper, yes, I've been agree with that. But if you're more influential artist, I can't agree with it. Because Kanye produced past different genres of music. He produced from Maroon 5, Madonna. I'm just saying.
How many Maroon 5 songs do you listen to?
The ones that be on the radio, nigga.
Creating music-wise, and like
Musically.
making music, Kanye West, Lil Wayne does not have a T to Kanye. Because his beats are hot. His beat, like, you know, Kanye influenced a lot of beats. But in sound and style, as in like my rapping sound and skills.
Yo, Lil Wayne's a better rapper. I can't argue that.
Not better rapper, but more influential as in they're taking that style.
Thank
Kanye's
you.
style, they're not taking. No one's really
hold
taking
on.
Kanye's style.
Hold on.
Because he didn't have an
Hold on.
eccentric
We
style.
Now,
all
hold
talk
on.
about we live in the era of rap, rock stars, and lows. We do
Bro.
not say we live in the era of rapper
I'm just
producers.
confused on what the because if sound-wise is in the beat and the
listen.
music itself.
Influence in music. I'm not saying just rap. You can't. If you're saying just rap, you got it. If I'm talking about
Influence in
music in
music,
general,
yeah.
Kanye West is like
I don't know because like
In
Nah, yeah,
music?
that's true. Because Kanye's more
in music?
international. Yeah. He has more-
Lil Wayne was the hottest
Bro,
rapper
like-
in the world.
Bro,
I'm talking about in terms of like the artist.
I was
Okay,
born
but like, all right,
in
so-
Zimbabwe, okay? Lil Wayne was the hottest shit in Zimbabwe in 2008, okay? In Zimbabwe. Do y'all know where Zimbabwe is? Lil Wayne. Niggas had Lil Wayne shirts talking about be like a lollipop. That shit was hot out there. But Kanye was too, though.
Nah,
Kanye
no,
was
what I'm
Kanye's
saying.
international.
Bro, listen. You have, is late registration, graduation, college dropout, right? Kanye is bringing a certain energy. For example, this Daft Punk, right? Stronger. There's a couple tracks that Kanye West made EDM cool for fucking hip hop.
Nigga, what?
Bro, you don't like the song Stronger? You don't like the song Stronger?
Y'all don't remember that little French song Kanye rapped over that little EDM French song?
Oh, Allah,
I'm just saying.
my roommate here used to love that shit. Yeah.
It was okay, but
Shout out Johnny.
That's not what I'm saying.
but
He made that shit sound
personally,
cool, bro.
as rap, I don't like.
Yo, he made
Did he
that
make
shit
it cool?
sound
Because how many other rappers went and was like,
Yeah.
bro, I gotta get on this EDM shit. I'm gonna fuck this
Yo.
techno beat up.
Yo, you're joking, but I'm being serious.
I'm being dead.
No,
I'm being
you're not
dead.
understanding me, bro. You didn't like the song Stronger?
I liked it. But
I
I was like, how many rappers are like,
EDM.
bro,
EDM to me,
You can't say he made EDM cool because like what? How many EDM?
Kanye
songs
did this
you know now?
EDM shit. Nah, I gotta be
Yeah,
honest.
true. I can't say
That's not
that.
like EDM song, but that's not the point. The point is this, right?
That is the point. You said he made it cooler.
Yo, who the fuck was using Daft Punk in their music before him?
Who was using that after that?
No, hold on.
I'm just saying, who called them niggas
No,
out?
hold on.
I want my shit.
We can use Daft Punk all the
The
time.
Weeknd's a singer though. He's not a rapper.
Musical influence. That's what I'm talking about.
Nigga, The Weeknd was doing songs though of like everyone, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
And the Weeknd also is somebody who prides himself on pushing sound. So.
Anyway, so does Kanye West.
And The Weeknd came out of the Drake camp that came out.
Exactly.
Oh,
you know what? This is another one.
Damn, that's a good point. That's way straight.
But
That's way straight.
who's pushing that music for him?
Governor, you might have me on this.
He's switching up.
Listen. Listen. I'm not done.
Damn, the Weeknd one sold it for me though, so I didn't even think about that. Damn.
I'm not even done, right?
Okay.
I'm not even done. I'm not talking about anybody in Kanye West camp, anybody who pushed anything.
Okay.
Right? I'm just talking about the music. Right? Also, when Kanye West dropped 808 and Heartbreaks, you can't tell me that T-Pain was using autotune. That was T-Pain's thing.
Right.
That was big in the South. Big in the South.
But who the fuck was listening to? You were listening to T-Pain. T-Pain was that nigga for autotune. Everybody use autotune, but not everybody can make autotune sound good.
True. And that's the Kanye West street. Travis Scott, that 808
Travis,
Heartbreaks.
Bro, you hear, you said Lil Uzi. Uzi said this out of his own mouth. 808 and Heartbreak, that's why he wanted to rap.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That sound, then you got niggas like Ron Browse trying to bite that same sound. How many niggas you seen use autotune after that drop? The app drop, so everybody think they could use autotune.
Alright, but
Listen, hold on. I'm just saying. I
wouldn't credit that.
I
wouldn't credit that.
Yeah, autotune was. He hopped on a southern thing.
Listen, autotune been out.
for trash.
Listen,
Autotune was trying to say.
Autotune was big in the South.
Autotune been out since the 80s, bro. Feel me?
A lot of things have been out, but it's certain people take it and make it cool. I'm gonna give you that.
No, what I'm saying is, if you could use it in a certain way, and you push your music as well, like Kanye ain't a fucking singer, bro. But we all love that song Heartless. That shit
Yeah, he
bangs.
said it himself. I'm not a singer, but it bang. Yeah, he did a good
You know
job
what I mean?
with it.
That shit bangs.
He made autotune cooler,
And-
than it was. I get it.
And
Wayne was singing Autotune too, though.
Yeah.
but that shit was trash.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah,
argue
yeah.
that.
Now the lollipop, I thought you were talking about the rock shit. You was using a lot of autotune
That
that
shit
rock
was fire.
shit.
You get it from, bro.
No, lollipop
shit
was
is
fire.
fire.
I thought you were talking about the rock shit they use autotune.
Oh, no, I hated that shit.
No, that shit was hot garbage too.
But then at the same
that's
time,
different.
Kanye did Jesus. That shit was.
Yeah,
It's hard garbage.
Hey, yo, and by the way, I'm gonna say this on camera because it's only facts.
We go with the bullshit.
My dark, beautiful, twisted fantasy
Great album.
is better than anything Wayne ever dropped.
Alright, get it. No,
Stop it.
I'm going on
Carter
that.
3.
Hot takes, bitch.
It's been real being on this podcast.
Yeah.
He just.
I'm gonna let y'all have
Yo,
it.
listen.
Listen, I love that's Kanye's best album, but the Carter 3 smokes that motherfucker.
Really?
Light.
Smokes it.
Really?
Smokes it.
I don't know, bro.
Smokes it.
I think the only album I could compare to that one is Good Kid, Mad City. Like as far as like its quality.
Oh, you don't want me to go there because then I'm gonna have to violate Kendrick for dropping that King Kunta shit. I feel
That
it for
shit
the
was
people,
fire
but-
too, bro.
But from Good Kid, Mad City, I didn't want to
Different vibes. But listen,
Kendrick was
all
on
I'm
the
saying
way
is
too.
Kanye West be pushing sounds, bro. Musically, he got more influence than Lil Wayne.
False.
Music, bro. If I could produce the music
False.
and rap
Alright,
the
but then
music,
you gotta split music different ways. It's music as in like sound and creating music. Okay, fine, Kanye.
alright. So
you
it's a
But if
50-50
you're
pie
saying,
then?
yeah,
It's a 50-50
yeah.
pie?
Can I argue this Kanye real quick?
Okay.
Nah, it's not
You literally, you almost
It's not
lost.
50-50.
It's not.
You almost lost that.
It's 65-35.
Alright, so this is what I was talking about when arguing about Kanye versus Wayne. I said when you gotta split the pies down, you gotta go through artistry, you gotta go through the sound pretty much, and then you gotta go through kind of the influence in the generation. So like with the artists like Uzi, you can debate that Lil Wayne, you can see the influence, the tattoos, the hair,
Everything.
his rapping style.
The culture and all that.
But the fashion that he's pushing now is also through Kanye West's lane too.
But would
then also-
Uzi be who
You
he
think
is
Uzi-
without the music?
Bro,
Would
there's
people
an
have given-
interview of him telling you that 808 and Heartbreaks is the reason why he started rapping.
But would he be who he is without the music? Everything about him.
But
I
I'm saying,
just told
I'm saying
you what he said.
music's not completely the Wayne.
Yeah,
Some
that's
Kanye
that's
as well.
There is some Kanye. Okay, that's fair. But it ain't any closer. I'll give you 60-40. That's my
in the
final
clothing
offer.
and the style, shit, Kanye.
And then I was like,
very
think of all the
very
artists after him, like ASAP Rocky, fashion designer now.
Yeah,
You know what
Kanye
I'm
influenced all those. Yeah,
Drake.
Yeah, he let.
ASAP has never once mentioned Kanye as an influence for him.
That don't
You
matter.
don't have to
It
mention
don't
it
matter.
because
Kanye-
nobody.
don't have to,
Kanye
like-
did the rap fashion thing first with like the pink polos with Jay-Z and
Back-
all those.
Kanye was one of the first
People was not
rappers
doing that.
going overseas,
People was not
sitting
doing
down
Louis V
for
shit,
these fashion.
Designing for Louis. He did that Louis V deal.
You got
back in the
YG
day.
now putting 400 with the designer.
Why
come
you just
on
be
now.
throwing on clothes because you know can't nobody beat him up?
But-
You dress how you want when no
Question for you.
ain't nobody gonna roast
Like,
you when you know
he's
you the hardest
Drake.
in the room.
So what I'm gonna say.
Like he just started his own fashion line.
No, I know. I
Question
respect
for
it.
you.
But I'm just-
Is Kanye not ruining his legacy right now and his whole him
Like,
being his
Alright,
Kanye?
listen.
This is a tough question for him right now.
It's not.
Please,
It's not,
you
it's
can't
not,
do
it's
that.
not a tough question for me. Musically, when you cement certain shit, it's cemented, right? Like Michael Jackson, for example, right? People say Michael Jackson was a pedophile, whatever. But you can't remove what Michael Jackson did.
Absolutely true musically, but
But
now his
personally-
influence
comes on.
Kanye-
your ass is
Yeah,
dangerous.
personally, bro, niggas wild the fuck up.
as an influential person, like his influence means less now because of
Absolutely.
the shit he's doing. Like I thought he was a smart dude. Like before when he was dropping college dropout, his bars, his poetry and shit. But like if he was to come here and speak, I probably wouldn't go watch that shit. If I swear, bro, I'm gonna use
Garbage.
Kanye.
Yo, this is on the
Kanye-
temporary.
If Kanye
all that
came
all the
here,
Kanye
if
haters on the
Kanye-
temporary.
yeah,
Once
but-
Trump is out of office, niggas is gonna.
But then,
forget
no, it's
about
not even the Trump
Nah,
shit. Like, bro, if you watch his
people be
interviews,
forgetting,
bro, and the shit
but-
he's saying, you're like, yo, this nigga's not healthy. Bro.
Exactly.
He's dead ass like not healthy.
He's wilding.
But you know what it is?
But this is the thing,
Yo,
right?
people be
I
forgetting.
seen him wild a couple of times, like sway shit.
You ain't got the answer.
I know, but I felt that. No,
That
that
ain't
was
rough, though.
That wasn't crazy, though. That's
me,
what he
I-
said.
That was exactly.
Because
That wasn't crazy.
all the time
No.
before, all the time
He was
before, I'm
right.
like, yo,
He was right though when he what he was saying on Sweet. Like I got it, but like if you watch this, like the Charlemagne interview that he did in the winter or whatever,
Yeah.
bro, what the fuck was he talking about?
Hold on.
What was he talking about?
Hold on.
What was he talking
I ain't gonna
about?
hold you. I didn't make it that
Outside.
far today.
What was
I
you
ain't
turned it
watch
off?
that
The TMZ shit he did with Harvey when he was like, I'm not gonna answer that question. Don't ask me the question. He was like, you want me to repeat the question? He said some crazy shit, and then he was like, ask me the question. I was like, yo, come on now, dog. The TMZ when he went and said the slavery was a choice thing,
Yeah, that
even
was-
before
yeah,
he
that
said
was-
that,
that was wild.
when he was screaming, I got lipo because y'all thought I was fat, I was like, Kanye
Yeah,
was
right.
doing this?
But
Yeah,
even
I
this,
was like,
that was
Ye was
crazy.
doing this?
that was crazy to
My
begin
favorite
with.
rapper got lipo?
That's what I'm saying. That
Bro, you got
Your
to
goat.
who we hanging out with.
Yeah.
said it's Richard King.
What? Yeah.
listen,
Bro, what?
listen, that's funny, but
He was like, I'm on pills and shit. I was like, God, I thought you was just
but all
like,
these niggas be on
Bro,
pills,
he was.
bro.
But I
Yeah.
didn't know
Like,
he
you
was
didn't
like
think
on the
Kanye
thing.
was
I didn't
on
think
pills.
because you was like, you was good.
Right?
You didn't need all that. Now you're
What's
on
that
pills and
mom?
like,
That
that's-
nigga mom, dad, he never been.
he never
He
been the
hasn't,
same.
yeah.
He never. But the Kardashian shit made it spiral worse.
But you also have to understand,
worse.
they are masters at keeping attention while doing
Kim
the exact
Kardashian
same
is a
thing.
business
Kanye
genius, yo.
is following that exact same mold.
Yeah.
He is finding ways to make sure he is relevant,
Relevant.
no matter what. He doesn't care what it
When
shit
Yandy,
comes
when he was
from.
promoting Yandy, that's when he started saying the crazy shit again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the Kaepernick Trump thing because Yandy's coming out this Friday.
Exactly.
So let me.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you
Say my
can't.
name.
Like, I see you trying to take the power from the hat, but like, bro, you gotta.
That
Yo, I
that
get.
is not it.
I get.
Yo,
the
no,
concept.
I understand what he's trying to do, but the shit he be saying, bro, like,
It's not working.
it's not gonna work.
And then the
You feel
love
me?
shit.
Like,
No.
like
no.
right now,
Fact.
people ain't trying to hear none of that.
No.
You got
no.
innocent black people getting shot every day.
They're not
Nobody
trying
want
to
to hear
hear
none of
that.
that. You feel me?
I get the love concept, but that shit's not real, bro.
Kanye is just too far removed. That's what you don't realize. He's
TMZ,
too
the
far
black dude on
removed.
TMZ, yo, when he
he-
expressed him, bro, he
That
spit
was
straight
real
facts,
shit.
bro.
Facts, yeah.
Straight facts. He was
I'm
like,
glad
bro,
somebody
you're
was in
gonna
that
go home-
office.
You're gonna go home in your mansion. You're not gonna have to ever deal with the shit. you
you're
just
not
Exactly.
doing none of it.
Exactly. Speaking of wild interviews, do y'all ever watch any of Kevin Gates interviews?
I stopped.
Kevin Gates is another crazy nigga.
After he said,
I don't know how
Because
y'all.
I like Kevin Gates. Trust me, I'm a big Kevin Gates fan. I met Kevin Gates once. I was at Florida State, and we was in Macy's, like walking through. Like you got to walk in through the Macy's to get into the mall, right? And Kevin Gates was in there like just chilling.
No
I was like, that look like Kevin Gates. My boy was like, that is Kevin Gates. Who the fuck else got the tattoo right here? I was like, damn, that's crazy. I didn't think I would see Kevin Gates in no Macy's. Like, think about it. The place you gonna see Kevin Gates, Macy's is not high on that list. But he was talking to Sway. I was watching part one of him and Sway's interview, and he was talking about how he never went to rehab for drugs because he said rehab is for quitters. So I want to get y'all's take on it because that's the whole point of rehab, if you ask me. It's to quit.
I feel like Kevin Gates just be wild sometimes.
Yeah, he'll say some smart shit. Then he'll
And they'll say some
dumb
wild shit.
You
Yeah.
seen the shit where he kicked the chick in the chest? at the show.
Yeah.
That's why he went to jail.
Nah, that nigga's crazy.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, talk about kicking chicks. Why designer how you're punching fans?
Cause he
Nah,
that
they was
Future
just
shit
respecting
hit
him,
hard.
bro.
That shit hit hard. Come on now.
Shouldn't matter though.
That shit hit hard.
Shouldn't matter. But Kevin gets wilder.
He is wild.
I think ever since he said, you gotta suck my dog's dick, then my dick, I was like, oh, you, that's way.
Yo,
Kevin Gates in his music though, you say some wild shit
how long
like
was he in jail for? What was it, a
Like,
year?
something close to,
Something
no, like
like
a year,
that.
close to a
Yeah, right?
year or maybe a little under. But
I was like, oh, you bugging.
now in one song he said something like, I was listening to this one song. I remember I was at home. It was like someone was at a pool party. Some Kevin Gates song came on. I was like, this song is hard. And then I was like, you got to run this back because he started like chopping part of the song, like so it started slowing down. And in one part, he was like, eat on her red like yummy. I was like, what? I was like, and the whole party, everybody kind of turned like, eat on her red like yummy.
They
like,
looking at the DJ.
yeah, like DJ, what you trying to tell us?
Down south rap is a little, you know. The
Don't-
Migos. The Migos once said, "Eat a nigga's ass like an almond joy." What does that mean, Carl?
That means you writing down on somebody.
But come on now.
Come
Come on.
Like,
Come on now.
Hey, man.
That's just
flagrant.
that's more. Don't put that on the whole South. Listen, Young Thug one time. Young Thug one time said, he said, my blunt look like a dick.
Yeah. Nigga tweeted, "We smoking penises out here." I was like,
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, what?
that is on the South. Y'all need to get that shit together. That's
So
all.
back in my bag, crack in my.
Yeah,
I'll put that crack in my.
I was like, Doug, I ain't gonna. You might need to just do
Yeah,
that
they
five
can
real
do
quick. Like, bro, it's never that serious.
alright.
Unless, hey, I don't know. I ain't never had to be in that situation. So.
Right. Off of the wild lyrics. We were talking earlier, Carl. You had brought up the albums of the year because it's getting closer to the end of 2018, which is crazy. I feel like the year just started, but that's another discussion for another day. But albums of the year. So I'm gonna ask everyone in the room. Go ahead and if you can come up with your five best albums of the year. You don't gotta put them in any particular order. You just gotta drop them. If anyone doesn't have them, I'll drop mine. But I'll wait for
go
y'all
ahead.
first.
Drop
You go
yours.
first.
I'm gonna go check my Spotify out one time.
All right.
Spotify said that's sponsored.
I got to talk. That's a big pool of albums.
All right, so my albums in no particular order here. I got KOD, J. Cole. All right.
That dropped this year, didn't it?
Yeah. I got Victory Lap, Nipsey Hussle.
Big facts on that.
That album was heat. I've been waiting. I mean, I like Nip said. People know him from this song here, or people know him from that song there. It was about time he put his name on a body of work, and he smashed it.
Mm-hmm.
I got Astroworld. It's still early, but Travis Scott pushing the sound. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I heard that shit from. But
Some smart ass dude you doing.
I got Scorpion in there from Drake. It's not my favorite Drake album, but in terms of albums that came out this past year, I'll put it in there because I didn't really want to necessarily put like Beer Bongs and Bentleys by Post Malone or something like that.
Oh.
It was a good album.
It was a good album.
Best
but,
album, no. But if you just mention a good album, yeah. Post Malone,
But I'll give it an honorable
Honorable
mention.
consideration.
I'll give it an honorable
Honorable
mention.
consideration.
And then the last one I got, which really surprised me because I really thought I would never enjoy a body of work from this rapper, and I did, and I have to give her credit for it. Is Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy. I never thought that I would be able to sit and listen
You
to a
put
full
Cardi B
body.
in the top 5?
Albums of the year.
I got some questions for you, bro. Where's Daytona?
Daytona's not in
It's not.
anyone's top 10
Bro,
out there.
Daytona's fire, bro.
Daytona
It
was a
ain't
great
gonna
album.
hit it.
Come
It
on,
was a good album. It was a very good album. It was a
like
very
Daytona.
good album.
It's in your
But
top
not my
10.
So you
top
put Cardi B over
Top
Daytona,
10.
bro?
no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Well, it is your opinion. My fault.
First of
You
all,
talking about top five?
I'll explain why I put Cardi in the top 5 or my top 5 albums of this past year. First of all, Cardi was what? The first female since Lauryn Hill to go number 1.
That's why I get what he's saying.
That's on that album. Cardi also has multiple tracks right now on the top 100 and have been charting for months.
She blew up.
This was like this was her moment.
That's
You know
why
what I'm saying?
I
Like,
see why you putting it there.
she
blew
was
up.
exactly like and on top of it, like this has been the year of female rappers owning shit, and Cardi has been at the forefront of that. So I have to make sure that
She's up
at least one, she has to be.
But
Because the next closest female body of work, or the next female rapper's body of work that is, I'm not even gonna, actually not even female, just rapper's body comparison work would be like Nicki, and I didn't listen to Queen, so I'm not gonna front like I did, like.
Your
But
shit was trash.
I listened to it.
Young Mon, Young M.A., whatever. She's a better rapper.
Young M.A. to me is one of the hardest in the rap game. Yeah.
But when it
she
comes
just
to music,
She's not gonna sell like
musician.
Cardi. 'Cause
Exactly.
People not gonna listen to that.
Exactly.
And plus, people like Cardi B. Like,
Exactly. Cardi's personality.
That hood
like,
shit.
Cardi,
She's selling it.
Exactly.
She's
And
selling
you gotta also understand, like, Cardi had her moments where she was like, when Bodak Yellow went #1, everyone's like, what's she gonna follow it? What's she
And
gonna
she-
do?
yeah.
And she kept
It's
following
like
hit
6ix9ine.
after hit. Yeah, exactly.
I fucking hate him, but yo,
He put him out.
he's doing it.
He is. You just need to stop playing around with little kids, but
I ain't gonna talk about
I ain't
that.
gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You know, if that's the case, get the fuck out the culture, because
Yeah,
ain't
real
no
shit.
place for any of that. But anyway, that's my top 5 for the year. So go ahead and y'all can
I
give
ain't gonna hold you. Let me see a list so I can just steal stuff off of
this KOD victory lap. That's on the bottom of my nose.
I don't know about the
Alright.
top 5, but I do give him KOD though.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I'm putting
that's definitely
KOD.
You're not putting victory lap? in there?
I'm putting Victory Lap.
Victory Lap went
So
hard.
those are.
Astro
solid
went
two.
hard.
I'm not putting Astro World. Might be in my 5 or 6, 7.
Astro World's okay.
Astroworld is heat.
Scorpion. That might be my 5th. I'm trying to think what else came out.
Yeah, I'll pull up the list I have for you actually, because I just had Googled.
That's it. I mean, of all
'cause
the
I-
albums that came out, yeah.
I really messed with the YG album.
KOD.
It's still dangerous.
Scorpion. Ye and Kid See Ghosts.
None of the
That album would have been
albums in
heat
my 5.
if Ye was not on it.
Yeah, if he's not on crack. Sorry.
My man came out, scoop dee boop dee whoop dee
That
scoop.
beat was hard, bro.
That beat was hard,
And supposedly
But he got on the
Drake
track.
off of it.
and just
I
straight
think,
up
I think I'll be
bullshit.
pissed if I didn't get that beat too. That beat's fire.
That beat is fire, bro. What
I
about
mean,
you?
I would have put maybe beer bongs and Bentleys in there, but I didn't want to put beer bongs and Bentleys over maybe Scorpion, because there are a couple tracks on Scorpion that I really like, really fuck with.
The only thing
But as a whole body work, I didn't necessarily love it from Drake.
But if we never heard like God's Plan and all that, then we would be like, oh my God, Scorpion, this, that.
Exactly.
The
And
only thing I
also,
didn't
Drake
like
is
about
another,
it-
like we were talking about LeBron, my fault. Like we were talking about LeBron is a victim of his own success. Drake is the same way. Like, if another rapper drops that album, we're talking about it like, oh my God, can you believe this rapper just did it? But because it's Drake and we hold him to such a high standard, that's
I
why
feel
we
like
don't
Drake's
necessarily
got
love
2
it.
more albums
But-
until he hits that Little Wayne fall.
I don't know. It's been a long run. It's been a long
It's been a
run.
long run, bro.
I'm putting the Carter 5
I don't
in
know.
my
He
top
about
5.
to have the Irish accent.
I just think it was too early for the Carter 5. That's why I didn't put Carter 5 in there. Because I really do fuck with Carter 5. Like, Wayne had one of my houses to
Why? Why y'all fuck with it? What song did y'all
Because
really
first
like?
of all-
I fuck with it.
Carter
First of
Five.
all, like Wayne, I fuck with Mona Lisa. I fuck with what's the song with XXX?
I didn't like it.
Don't Cry.
No,
What's
sorry, nigga, you gotta see that.
Dedicate was hard.
I fuck with the when it all was the last one, the last song on it. All figured out.
Yeah,
all
that one was heat. The song with Nicki, I like, is growing on me.
What about
Dark
Wayne's
Side of the Moon.
bars?
Wayne's bars were hard, bro. Come on.
Nah,
Wayne,
hold on.
Wayne
Man
had
said-
a couple bars.
Wayne said some shit like,
Out of 23, out of all, what is it,
Wayne said
23?
something, I'll leave you alone like a bank. No, he said, I'll leave you, what did he say? It's something about alone
That
in
hard you
bankruptcy.
remember that shit.
Huh?
If it was that hard, you remember it.
Word.
No, I'm just trying not to butcher it because it was.
Wayne's bars, I just
I'm
felt
good
like
on C5.
I'm good off that.
I
I'm
fuck
good
with
on
it. I fuck
C5,
with
it. Listen,
bro.
Wayne similes is still
You a legend.
top notch.
It's still-
It was like wait.
And his wordplay.
Bro, I'm not relating, bro.
Alright,
See,
so-
but I just growing up, I'm used to like in the South, you have like a 4-bar and you have that punchline to come off it, and the
Yeah.
way that he has that
It
simple.
was Little Wayne, no matter
That's
what.
why.
See,
That's
y'all
why-
biased.
Also,
Yeah,
also,
y'all
I'm
heard
saying.
it.
I'm
also
like-
another reason.
I
Another reason,
can't
though,
not go with it. That's
but another
why.
reason too is like we also not even going to like go into the other debate, but we also now treat mixtapes like albums a
True.
lot of times,
True.
and that came from Wayne. Wayne was dropping mixtapes that were bodies of work that could have been albums.
I ain't
Dedication,
gonna-
Three Smokes,
I ain't gonna hold you
Come
though.
on now.
Some of those albums are worse
Dedication.
than the mixtape.
The dedications.
Facts.
Yo.
Wayne has a lot of
That's true,
mixtapes
too.
that are harder than his
Yeah,
albums.
like the dedications, a lot of them are better than the Carter 5. C5.
Facts. I don't know about the C5. I fuck with C5.
Listen,
It's
you're
also just
biased.
because it was. It's also because it was such a long amount of time that I'm
Yeah,
biased.
because we
I'm
waited
biased.
for
I
it.
know, but this is the thing, right? Nostalgia is getting us, right? 'Cause we're like, damn, Lil Wayne dropped nothing good since Carter 3. Carter 5, but Wayne. The music, some of it didn't age properly.
No.
You know what I mean? Some of
That
it
Kendrick Mona Lisa didn't age.
Nah,
The Travis Scott
What you saying?
That
What you
Travis
saying?
Scott was from
Didn't, what you
2014.
saying? Didn't age right?
No,
And that song, that track was heat.
Like, give me a track.
that Travis Scott song sound like now, right?
Not really.
Now you know where I'm going with that, but
I know exactly where you're going with it.
But that's
so.
not my point. That's not my point. My point is some of them, you know, not some of them age bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like just point one out. I
Alright.
think age bad. I feel like some songs were fillers.
Yeah, but sonically, it, like, you know what I mean?
No.
It's not there. Some of them. Now I listen to it twice. Usually when an album's really hard, like it goes, I'm listening to it all the time.
Yeah, you know what? Good point. How many times you listen to C5?
I listen to C5 probably around like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah,
All the
I'm
way.
gonna
Do y'all
about
listen
like,
to it on the daily?
But then I
Not on
listen
the
to certain
daily,
songs
but
on the
like-
daily.
Does it ain't that good?
I know because
It ain't that good.
No, I do.
It wasn't that good.
I do.
Bro,
I
when
listen- I
songs
listen to
fire,
some
bro,
songs
you
off
listen
of
for
it.
like 3 weeks
Days.
straight.
I've been listening to certain songs off that album daily.
That's
I'm
what
not
I'm
listening to
saying.
the entire body of
No.
work.
Which songs
every
are you
I listen to hitters
Well,
almost
you know
every
what?
day.
Because you know what?
Yeah,
we all
I
know.
listen to hitters
We all
almost
got
every day.
Spotify and Apple playlists, right? There's
Yeah.
certain songs that when we throw that on the playlist. You like when I listen to C5, I just listen to more. I didn't add nothing. I was like, okay, this was cool. You
I
know?
listen to hitters.
Thanks, Wayne.
I listen to that
I'm not
last
gonna
one.
listen to
There's
this shit
nothing
again.
off that playlist that I put on like a regular. Like, there's nothing off
Then I
album
throw
that-
it on like
From
yo,
Lil Wayne?
Wayne.
No, listen. There's, no, hold on. Let me finish
songs.
my
That's
point,
all.
bro.
Go ahead. I'm gonna pull them
I
up.
said there's nothing on the album that I stopped and was like, I got a bunch of playlists on my Spotify
Right.
for different, like, you know, vibes and shit. I hear all the songs, I'm like,
Cool.
alright. Mona Lisa go hard. The song you got with Travis Scott, I think, is the one when he's
The
like, he's
Butterfly.
rapping about line and line, you know, like, you know, alright. I heard them line bars when you went in Big Sean's, the song Deep.
Right.
You know, I heard about that line scheme already. You need to
Right,
give me
right.
something new. See, I'm a man that listen for the bars. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I want to be amazed when you say, like, Pusha T could rap about cocaine 1,000,000 times.
You say you love
So do you-
bars.
that
though.
shit's
Do you
say
think
love
Pusha
bars.
T's album better than Wayne's?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
But you say you
I'm
listen for
asking.
bars, and I asked you last time to name 5 quotable lyrics from Kanye.
No,
Oh, I could do.
Off of
off of the
Jesus.
album,
off of any of the albums that he came out with this past summer.
Yo,
Because he was trying to hit me with the all these albums he dropped. I was like, he dropped a bunch of trash albums this
Yo,
summer.
listen. I said Kanye West produced a whole bunch. This was one part of the argument. I said, yo, you don't listen to Nas, right? And the only
That Nas shit.
no, hold on.
was weak.
Yeah, but no, hold on. I'm not saying. Yo, bro, I never said it was
I'm
fire.
just saying. I'm just
I never
saying.
said it was fire,
For his
right?
standard.
I never
You
said
should not have called Kanye.
I never said it was fire. You know what Nas' problem always was? Was his beats.
Yes.
Right?
Well, Kanye was not the answer.
No, hold on.
Kanye at
Hold
this
on.
stage wasn't the answer.
Hold on, right?
Kanye.
Nas walked in the studio and was like, oh, this nigga's on
Yeah, he
crack,
tripping.
bro.
Listen,
It's probably
Listen,
popping.
Listen,
Yeah,
it
was
was
like-
all his beats. But my point was, that's a different crowd of people who listen to Nas.
Right.
Typically, none of us here listen to Nas on every day. Yeah, y'all some New York niggas might be different.
I do. Old Nas.
See,
I do.
yeah,
Yeah.
see,
I do.
see, I know this. Y'all different, right?
Okay.
So
They still said it was trash.
that's not my point.
That's just being
I'm
honest.
being honest. Yo,
Two
be
New
honest.
York niggas told
Yo,
you this
that's
shit was
not
trash.
It wasn't trash. I'm
That's
just saying
not
it
my
wasn't
point.
like.
Yeah, when I'm saying trash, I'm not
trash.
saying like, oh my god, that was the worst. It was just
Yeah.
like Nas, like throw that at the end of your life.
Yeah, bro.
At the end of the show.
Bro, but that wasn't my
Yeah,
point,
cool.
bro. That was never my point. My point was he got music for everybody. You know, he dropped R&B shit. He dropped some cocaine shit. He dropped shit for like kid that like Kid Cudi. And then-
That shit was terrible.
No, I'm just
no
saying,
one
bro.
liked Kid C. If you
And
say
they
you
don't
like
like
Kid, you're a
Yeah.
liar.
I'm a massive Kid Cudi fan.
Listen,
I listened to Kid Cudi every
Bro,
day when I was in
Kid
high
C, when
school.
we were young, bro, was
Yeah.
hot. That Kid C Go
Listen.
shit is like if you're crazy.
that's not my point. My point is it was different music for everybody.
But no one liked that shit.
No one liked any of them.
We're in a room with 5 people.
Yo, Kanye catfished us. He said, "Listen, I got this. What was it? I got Ye coming out.
Yeah.
I got the shit with Cudi, and I got the shit with Nas, and we got Tiana Taylor shit coming out. We was all like, oh shit.
And even
So-
Tiana didn't like
Yo,
her own album.
Tiana was like, yo, Kanye switched my whole shit up.
Her shit was still fire though. I like
It
that
was
R-
okay. It
I
was
like that
okay.
R&B shit.
But then Ye came out, and then he was like, I thought about killing you today, or whatever the fuck he was talking about.
But I was
like,
listening to that shit for
great.
the first
You're
time
like,
with
oh,
T.
great.
And I was like, so when the album gonna start?
Bro. And then, surprise, the hottest song on that album is because of Drake. You know what I mean? That Ye shit. It's
It's not just me.
Hey,
It's
hey,
not
listen.
just me. I don't know what to tell you.
Kid See Ghost was a joke. I can't believe I listened to that shit, bro. What was that shit about? It just sounded mad weird.
Hey, what were you talking about? I don't
Kanye and all his
know.
albums and
5 bars from me. I remember he said
I
5
asked him to
bars
give
from
5
Kanye.
bars.
Yeah.
The last
Not to
time he dropped,
mention,
nothing.
Ye himself said he wasn't dropping his Yandy because of Carter 5.
Oh yeah, he said I'm gonna respect Wayne. I'm gonna
That
give
would have
Wayne
been
this.
the biggest L in his whole
Yeah,
career.
because he knew.
He
He
knows!
can't do that. He can't.
And that's also part of like the nostalgia fact. It's not just because
Nah, it would have just. It
bro. If look,
Didn't Logic drop this shit the same day as Wayne?
Yeah.
That was disrespect. Like that. You know how long we waited for C5?
That's what I'm saying.
See, that's not disrespect.
It's not just. It's
That's
not. Let me tell you why it's not just nostalgia, right?
It's
Because
part
think
of it.
about how
I'm
many.
not saying it's just nostalgia.
But remember the time
but-
Kanye
You're not
dropped his
listening?
shit the same time at 50, and he said "fuck 50."
He smoked the strong. I mean, what was the
Nah,
strong?
that was planned.
He
though. That was
smoked
like,
it. That was their promotion thing, but he
Yeah.
outsold
That was
50 because that shit was because Kanye was hot. back then.
a million in a week.
So it's not no
Crazy.
nostalgia. But you gonna put
Exactly.
it
On top of it, how many rappers that we know of, like old rappers that we grew up on, dropped albums this year, and we were like, nah, that ain't it, G. Like,
Yeah.
That ain't true.
Yo, wait a minute. Y'all heard Lil Wayne say he never wrote down any lyrics? Y'all believe that?
I believe that.
I believe it.
I believe it. Because Wayne was always
Come on,
Wayne been saying that
man.
from the beginning of his career. He don't write
On
down
all of the songs you wrote, Wayne,
He
you
been
never
said
wrote
that.
none of that?
But he's been saying that.
There's
And like,
no way.
I mean,
You're-
There must
you're-
be. There
I
must
mean,
be
Jay-Z
a
said the
different,
same
a
thing.
different
Exactly.
method.
Yeah,
though. You know,
that's
must
how I
be a
believe
different
it.
method.
Wayne.
So how we like remember.
He just like Wayne is somebody like when you really watch him in like interviews, you can see it. Like there's certain people who just have that like I don't want to say like
But the
special
thing is,
because people
he
think
does
that as
just,
like a.
when you listen to Siri, you can be like, all right, he's just saying anything. But yeah, that doesn't mean
I wouldn't say he's just saying anything though.
Nah,
He's
do
the
be-
F baby
he do
and
be
the F
saying
is
it.
for fornicating. He be saying anything.
He be
Weezy
saying
F
F
say
all the
Weezy
time.
F is the F is for phenomenal. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a PH.
You just looking like Wayne really can't spell.
Niggas really
Using
don't write
Spanish
shit.
words.
Right.
Yeah,
Probably
using
don't,
Spanish
yeah.
words. So using
But that makes him more impressive, though. as a
Right?
rapper.
Think about that.
Yeah, he's definitely a better rapper.
Here you go with the semantics.
I can say it. Ain't no argument.
Anyway, y'all still got to get more top 5 albums out here.
Alright.
So
Victory lap for a fact.
you can even give 3. If you can't come up with 5, you can give 3.
Yo, the thing is, though, it's like, all right, cool. I would give him to, like you said, KOD,
KOD.
Astro World, Scorpion. Those are the 3 hottest.
Is Victory
The
Lap not
hottest.
making yours?
Victory lap.
I didn't
was
finish
hard.
Victory Lap.
You gotta finish.
Well, you gotta
Victory
finish
lap
it.
was
You
hard.
gotta
Victory
finish
lap
it.
is
But y'all would put
Yeah.
Victory Lap above one of those 3?
Yeah. I put
I'm
honestly,
Victory Lap over Astro.
I wouldn't put the others like in that list in order, but I'll put KOD as my number
Victory
1
Lap
and then
has
Victory
bars?
Lap as my number 2.
Victory
Yeah.
Lap has bars. Because, like, Astro World doesn't. Travis Scott's not a bars guy.
But he didn't miss
He's a
that.
club
Yeah.
guy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He's a club guy. You know what I mean?
It's a vibe. It's a
Vibe.
vibe.
There you go, you know?
Victory lap. Astro World.
How many songs is Scorpion?
Scorpion.
Like 20 something. Double album.
Daytona.
Yeah, shit dropped, but not.
No, I'm not
No,
like.
yeah.
There's a couple songs I like off VA.
Same.
All
Like,
that shit was ass.
I ain't gonna put none of them up there. They wasn't up there like that.
Flop. Cardi B off hotness, like you said. Nicki Minaj should flop.
I mean, if you put it on for hotness, then yeah. But me, shit, I can't find a fifth for it.
I think I
I
got.
put KOD up there already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
I got the KOD. I got Victory Lap. I don't want to put Scorpion up there though. Like,
So why wouldn't you put Invasion of Privacy? If we give
I'm not
artists
giving-
if we give artists like Travis a pass for making only club music and
This is
vibe
the
music,
reason why.
why do we not give Cardi that same
No,
pass?
because
Because-
he's doing it better than anybody else.
But
This is
Cardi
what I'm
is doing
saying,
it just as good as anybody
I
else.
feel
right
like
now.
we're all saying that Cardi's
I
doing
didn't
it
really
just
like
as good as
but
everyone
yeah,
else.
but like you would listen to Travis shit again. You're not listening to Cardi shit daily.
That's what I'm saying.
I turned on the radio this morning. I heard,
That's the radio.
I like
bro.
it
you
like
pick that,
that.
though?
I hate that shit.
but
Are you ever picking up the
I like
option
it.
playing
I
some
hate
Cardi
Nigga,
B?
that shit about to go.
no, but like
Something
that's just about to go.
Platinum.
Yeah, like
That's
triple
just-
platinum.
It's probably,
Come on,
Yeah, it's probably always.
that shit. It's not an accident.
No,
You
but
know
this is
what
what I'm saying. If you just went triple platinum, is that shit hot now?
It's not going to go triple platinum because it's hot.
No.
Wasn't
But you
Trinidad
just said
James
looking at
Platinum or
numbers.
some
Nigga,
shit?
that shit been platinum
True.
though. I'm just saying.
Trinidad
What?
James was platinum. 6ix9ine is fucking platinum.
No, I don't know. 6ix9ine going platinum. I feel like he
One of his
He definitely has.
one of them went platinum.
Yeah, he's
6ix9ine's
gone.
got
The
a
first one
platinum track.
definitely went
He
platinum.
has a platinum track.
Stupid. That shit be cracking
He's
me
gonna
up.
be in jail.
Yeah,
now.
I ain't
He needs to
stupid.
go.
Yeah, he's stupid.
That tells me that you stupid. Stupid.
His little stupid dance or whatever that shit is.
No,
I see
that
somebody on the
shit-
Panthers
That
did.
shit was low key looking lit. I saw the video. I was like, hold on, how you do that shit?
Because I thought shoot was dumb when I saw the football. I was like, this shit's stupid.
Yeah, when I first seen Black Boy JB do that shit, I was like, what the
What the
fuck is this? You look like a